up, everyone? I am patching through the lives here, but give you guys some time to come on in. If you're here, make sure to say hello. Yeah, let's talk about the huge convention. Hopefully, you're going to the huge convention. Um, I'm going. I'll be there on Tuesday, by the way. I'll repeat that a bunch of times probably because there's not a lot of people in the chat. But if you're watching this afterwards, comment. Well, perfect. Okay, so we're talking about the huge convention today. That's what we're doing. And I'm adding this right now. By the way, if you are here and you want to say hi, please definitely do that. Say hello. We'll be going in, talk a little bit more. If you're on TikTok, by the way, all these services, there's a billion of them. But if you're on TikTok, please do go ahead and give me a heart, thumbs up, follow if you're on YouTube. Just say hello. Oh, there you go. The window guy is hello. How are you? He's going to be there. I know he's going to be there because I know. I check before I decide that I actually even want to go. So, got to find out if he's going or not. And looks like I got to add live description. I don't even know where that is. So I guess we're not going live in Pro. We'll throw that link up in Pro window cleaning anyway. So anyway, Matt Seeley, what's up? Good morning. How are you? Glad to see you. He is on Instagram. Bunch of people over in the TikTok. Yeah, already getting questions on that one too in the TikTok. And that is door knocking for business wrong? For our business, it is. Absolutely. It's wrong. It's just not a good way to spend your time. There's so many better ways that you're not upsetting people. It's not good. But anyway, build a business, not a job. That's my opinion. But are you going to the huge convention? By the way, if you do, this is not a ploy. I don't get like things for this, but I do have a code that you can buy a ticket, and for like literally 2 more days or so, it's $100 off. So if you want a code, I'll go ahead and try to put that into everything. So yeah, Matt Seeley said no door knocking. He's on Instagram. We are unofficially hosting a party, sort of. We're just going to basically have everybody meet at one of the bars and just buy everybody's drinks. I think that's what we're going to do. We try every year to have like this big party, and it's just like this huge suck fest of just suckness. It's so expensive, but it's so hard to get into these places, and then they're too little, and then you got to go off. And anyway, we'll see. We'll see what we can do there. I'll actually know this week. We'll let you know if you are going. By the way, Matt, are you going? Please let me know on Instagram. Also, Bottoms Up said, is door knocking storefront. So that's not door knocking. That's route sales. Yes, 1,000% route sales is perfect. Door knocking is going to like home doors for that. So yes, the only way that you are going to get any route is by going door to door that way. That's commercial. Again, route sales. Route sales, you're just getting the information so you can follow up to them. It's very hard to do closes. You'll get a couple, but don't get discouraged going door to door. Not door to door. I keep saying that. Don't get discouraged going on route sales because it's just, it's just different. Darren said, "Good morning, brother. If anyone hasn't told you yet, we're proud of you and you're doing a great job. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I love positivity because, man, everything else is just a lot of suck sometimes." Matt Seeley on Instagram said, no, enjoying disability. No, comma, enjoying disability or no enjoying disability. But either way, man, that sucks. We will be thinking about you there while we're talking to thousands of people. Going through Jerz man for each order. He's the man. Yeah, see, this is great. This is great. Also, it looks like Devin's going to the huge convention, so that's pretty awesome. So it's going to be pretty awesome just to meet everybody and see. Here's the other thing too: is we do a lot of social media. You guys know I'm on a lot of things a lot of times. And I don't know a lot of people. I am terrible with names. As soon as you tell me your name, I can tell you like your address and like, like weird information. Not really your address, but state, that kind of thing. But man, I just I meet a lot of people and it's really nice to see people afterwards because they see me and they come up and they're like Jersey. And I'm like, hey, you. So if you're coming up, please make a big deal of it. My favorite thing, by the way, is to have people make a big deal of seeing, oh man, it's so cool to see you. Thank you. And all that. And then Steve's standing there, Steve-O, and we did this like 2 years ago. It was amazing. People go, oh, hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? They knew who Steve was, but it just is like this little thing back and forth for that, how many people we can help and talk to and stuff. So yeah, Matt said, tell them how you are better and you provide more value. Yes, perfect. Exactly. Anyway, by the way, message from the window guys. Message if you need anything pre or post huge. That is a message to me, and I definitely will. He's coming with Zane. You guys don't know. Zane is also awesome, and Mike Nichols is awesome. He's a huge draw. Everybody knows Mike. I don't know if he's supposed to be incognito through this, so maybe I shouldn't have said that, but he's going. I'm going. Steve-O's going. Austin Grubbs is going. Zane's going. We're going to have a whole herd of people there, which is always a lot of fun. Alex is stopping by for a couple days also of his thing, his shtick. So, yeah. On TikTok said, user with a big number said that... hold on one second. Best window cleaning offer for a Facebook ad. Man, that's actually a great question. If you guys are here and you have an offer that really works, please let me know. I just love to get rid of tire kickers. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not trying to, get people to buy right then and there. Again, we're creating this like interest and intrigue, right? So I love an offer that says 20 windows XYZ, 20 windows inside and outside, $199. Right? $299, $249, whatever your price is, that could be discounted, but really it's just so that those tire kickers. It does not have to be an ad where it's like, do it now for $1. That's not at all it, because they're still, this is a luxury service. What it is just to get the tire kickers and give you a little bit of option as far as understanding the price. Here's a true fact when it comes to advertising and price. And you could take this to the bank, swear to you. The thing is that when you put an ad out there, it is not the dollar amount that goes. It just basically makes people okay with the price, right? Because they don't know and they see that. If you don't put an offer, you're like, call now for a discount. And they call you. There's a lot of people go, oh, no, that's way too much. And you're like, how in the heck is this too much? Well, it's just more than they thought. So we tell them what it is. Like if you see a car, you're looking at it and it says, call us for a price. I'm not calling you. I'm not doing that. Because I have no idea. I'm in the dark. I want to know at least something, right? If you tell me the price of a car and it's, $49,595, no haggle price. Great, guess what? I now know the price. And when I call, I'm not expecting to haggle. Even if I try and you say, hey, I'm sorry, so no haggle price, then at least I know, right? If the car is worth 20,000 and they say 40,000 no haggle, then I know it's not something I'm even calling, right? So make your ad interesting in that side of it, not just a deal. Yeah. Sometimes, especially with ads, the tricky thing is that people think that this is like, you can come in now to ShopRite and buy one get one, and that's a sale. Well, that's a sale when you don't need something. We don't need window cleaning, but it's a luxury service. So it's not the sale price that gets you, because no one's like, oh, I saved $20. I better get my windows cleaned. They're trying to treat themselves. That's what this is. Like, I always use this analogy because it's drastically on the other side, but no Lamborghini dealer has sales, right? Mattress companies have sales. The reason is because Nobody needs a new if you have a mattress, maybe it sucks, but you don't need a new mattress. They want to be like, hey, well, now's the time. If you're like, you know what? Yeah, it gets you into buying that, right? Lamborghini doesn't have that because if you're going to buy a Lamborghini, you're buying a Lamborghini. You're not like, well, I'm going to wait till Columbus Day so I can save, $3,000 on a brand new. Nobody does that, right? In cars, normal cars, there's a difference, right? A Lamborghini you buy not because you need to go to the grocery store. It's because you want a Lamborghini, right? On the opposite side, when you're talking about a Toyota Tercel, which I probably don't even make it, but I remember the name because I'm looking for my daughter, a car for my daughter. But when you see that, that is, I'm going A to B. You know what? This car is just not reliable. All right, this gets me in, right? Columbus Day sale, come down for the lowest prices, the friends and family. Then you go get a regular car, right? But understand we're not a regular car and the type of service that we sell. Craig is here, by the way, on YouTube, I believe. Yeah, what's up, man? The trick to getting people to want to hire you before you say hello. Yes, intrigue. All ads, like the worst ad you could put is just all information and call now for the price. That's not what we're doing. We're creating the intrigue, like creating like you could have an ad and it's just a guy playing golf, right? And he's like, thanks for the time to play golf, something. They didn't talk about windows, but it will get people like, what? What is this, right? Then you go, okay, well, we'll clean your windows over the weekend. You can go play golf. Now you can go in there, right? You're creating the intrigue. That's advertising. 1,000%. By the way, Deck is Pro, what's up, man? He is there on Instagram. How's it going? By the way, awesome video he put out. I shared it, but really, really cool video. So keep up those. Those are pretty awesome. Matt said the ad is the reason to hire you. What is their reason to hire you? Yes, that it's Sell the Sizzle, right? The people think we sell clean windows. We don't. You're like, well, I've done podcasts on this before because one of my favorite things to like stir the pot is I say it's not about window cleaning. No one cares because it's not. No one calls because the windows are dirty and need to be cleaned. That's not when you look at that and people go, well, yes, it is. What are you talking about? Hold on. They could do that. Okay. They could also stay with dirty windows forever. So you're not selling that. What you're selling is you don't have to worry about it. We'll take care of it. Well, I don't like cleaning my own windows because every time I do it, I spend all weekend on it and I leave streaks after. Okay. Awesome. Guess what? We sell a 100% streak-free guarantee, right? We sell free time. You take all weekend, we'll be in and out in 3 hours. This is what we do all day, every day, for 8 hours a day. We will be there. We'll do an amazing job, and you will absolutely not have to worry about anything. Sell the sizzle, just like Matt said. Absolutely, the most important thing is not the service, because anybody could clean windows. You can get a robot on Temu that cleans windows. It's what do they get for that? What else are they getting, right? Again, I go back to golf, which men are not our target our audience, right? That's not our avatar, right? But we still can talk to them. Say they want to go golfing. I don't want to spend all weekend doing the honeydew list. You've seen those before. Like, we'll take care of the honeydew list. They're selling that. They're not selling, oh, we'll change the light bulbs and clean. Like, think about this. Dryer vents. Nobody sells a dryer vent and goes, well, you'll have the cleanest vents in. No, they go, we prevent fires. Why? Because people are worried. They get vents cleaned because they are scared it's going to start a fire. That's what you're selling, not a clean vent. So what are you selling? What are you selling in the world of what you do? I'm selling an amazing experience. And you know what? You're going to treat yourself. And your windows are going to sparkle. It's going to make the rest of your whole house feel amazing, right? We're going to be in and out. We're going to be fast. We're going to be guaranteeing against Mother Nature because guess what? You're going to clean the windows this weekend. It's going to rain. They're going to get dirty, right? We don't guarantee they're not going to get dirty. We'll guarantee we're going to have amazing results. Well, I'm scared that my husband's going to fall off a ladder. I guarantee we have $2 million worth of coverage, and that's what we're selling, the safety. Your husband is absolutely safe. And if something, God forbid, happens, we're covered to protect your home from any type of lawsuits, litigation, or anything like that. Understand when we're talking about the USP, right? The reason people buy from you, your service. Anybody can clean windows. There's a lot of window cleaning companies. I know not everybody can clean them as good and as fast as you. But that's absolutely not what we're selling. We're selling the reason that people want it, right? You got to find that. Sell the sizzle. That's fantastic. Craig, best ROI is wrap vehicles because they see how much you have invested. Yeah. You guys know too. I know we're talking about the huge convention. I apologize. We'll kind of go back to that, but I'll tell you, I am not going to um, have somebody think I'm a temporary business, right? Uh, Magnet signs on a car. It's just not, in my opinion, great. Because that means you're a temporary business. I don't want people to think I'm a temporary business. I want you to think this is what I do, right? This is what I do, and this is all we do. This is how I want to make sure that you are handled, because this is what I'm permanent, right? A huge wrap is fantastic. Huge ROI on the wraps, by the way. By the way, on TikTok, thank you for all the hearts and likes and follows. Also, on all the platforms, follow me, because that's social credibility, and yeah, it makes a ton of sense. By the way, I am a rep for windowcleaner.com. Yes, you know that. I think I've actually put your orders in before, but yes, you can always call me and let me put orders in. It doesn't cost you any extra, and I get money for doing it. So yeah, thank you for that. Also on TikTok, by the way, Matt says, guys, you don't sell clean windows, you sell convenience. Window cleaning, restoration, and safety. It's exactly it. It's exactly it. Like, I will sell when I do route. We were talking about kind of route sales before. I'll 1,000% sell the fact that more people are going to go into your store. If you're a restaurant, you got dirty windows, I think your kitchen's also dirty, right? If you have clothes and things that people can look at, the cleaner the windows, the more people will look in there and see everything. Oh yeah, if they're looking, the windows are filthy, they're like, this place is probably closed. Real story. We were in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge or somewhere in Tennessee. We're walking down Main Street. If you guys know, I have been keto forever. I'm carnivore now, but whatever. So I eat a lot of meat. And there was this butcher. And I was like, oh man, this would be great. Find some like jerky or sticks or something. And I walk by, I'm like, oh gosh, they're not even open. This has been closed a while. We'll walk past, and I saw like a light on. And I look, sure enough, they're open. Their windows were so dirty, I thought it was an abandoned building. Like, how crazy is that? I wasn't going to walk in there. And even when I did, I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not really. And he was like, hey, that's been a slow day. Nobody knows you're open. Your place looks like awful. So anyway, that's what I'm selling. Get more customers because I clean your windows, right? What's the reason? By the way, if you're here, by the way, Craig said this. I posted it up and I forgot to go back to it, but this is pretty great. Sir, if you hire me, your wife will never nag you about dirty windows again. That's it. That's it. It's really interesting when you look at the reason people want to buy. My wife is on me. I can't not do this. I have to do it. Okay, cool. We'll take care of it. Right? I had a joke one time where actually it was on running, but I had a customer of mine who she had us clean her windows. This was years and years and years. Every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks in her entire house. It was a giant 3,000, not giant, 3,000 square foot house. It wasn't like a condo. It was a nice size house. And we cleaned it every 3 weeks because the third week of the month was when her husband was gone. Right? Her husband, I met a couple times because obviously we were there every 3 weeks. And one time he was there, and this is one of the times he was supposed to be gone. We had a scheduled. She's like, yeah, the trip was postponed, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. We'll still get the thing. And I show up, and he was like, hey. I'm like, hey. And he's like, can I help you? And I'm like, oh, yeah, we're here to do the windows, blah, blah, blah. And she kind of figured it out and all this stuff. And his joke for us was that he thought that she was always clean. She's like, oh man, every time I left, like the whole house got cleaned. It was great. And it was because she had people come in, right? So he was joking. He's like, oh man, I didn't know that anybody was doing the windows. I just thought you were the other guy. It's like kind of the joke, So anyway, people have that. It's all kind of the way that it goes. It's who you're talking to when, right? Sir, if you hire me, your wife will never nag you about dirty windows. Love it. Window guys, dirty windows is a dirty kitchen. Man, absolutely true. Absolutely true. Um, I just you can't look away, right? If you walk into somebody's house, you go to somebody's house and like, oh, sorry, I haven't cleaned up, and you're like, sorry, I just forgot to clean today, and you're like, you forgot to clean this year, right? This is what you think of when you see dirty windows in a kitchen. So anyway, I agree. By the way, if you're here, please do heart on TikTok, follow on Instagram, follow on YouTube, and heart, thumbs up, whatever the stupid things are, because man, it really does help. So thanks to that. Yes. Yeah. Did you say there was a get together at a bar restaurant at the Huge? Yes, unofficially. I will announce that probably this week. We have to really pin it down on how we're doing it and like see what I can do. Because we're gonna try to find a way to do it, but do it kind of low key. There are 2,000 people that go to this thing, and a lot of them are window cleaners. Some of them are pressure washers. Like we have our own herd there that goes, and WCR fans for sure go. But we want to make sure that they're handled where we're not buying drinks for 2,000 people. That makes sense. Here's the thing. If you have a WCR shirt, which I don't, I'm actually wearing an Oakley shirt for whatever reason. If you have a WCR shirt, make sure to bring that because it probably will be something with that. If you have a WCR shirt, stickers, hats, anything WCR, so many people wear their stuff. I mean, even at the airport, we see it. So, and please make a big deal when you talk to us because we love to be the company that's there that everybody asks. The other vendors are like, can I just ask? I've never heard of you guys, but everybody's talking about you. Everybody's wearing your clothes. We're like, yeah, we have like a really amazing culture of a really amazing group of people, and we're super proud of it. So, yeah. So if you have it, wear it. Any kind of anything. So, um, yeah. Anyway, yes, real quick too. I had some questions that were asked already. Jason asked, "Hey, is the Huge convention worth it for someone just starting out in window cleaning, or is it more for big companies?" I think that it's really kind of for anything, and I'll tell you this right now. If you talk to the Huge convention, they're like, "Hey, our speakers, our classes, our people." The biggest piece to this is not classes. They're great. Go to classes, get your money's worth on that side. But if you are done at the end of the day, you go out to eat and then you just go to bed, you've lost the entire purpose of a convention. It is not to go see a class because you can go on YouTube. You're watching me right now. We can talk stuff. What do you want to learn? What do we want to talk about? What it is talking to people in real life. You're going to meet other window cleaners, pressure washers, service contractors, and just talk to them. Some of my real life best friends are actually people who we've met kind of in the industry. I could go anywhere in the country and sleep on a couch if I needed. I mean, literally. So if you're going to the convention, you have to really make it a point to talk to people, get into conversations. This is the dog park. I always joke about this, but when you go up in your area and you see somebody clean windows, you're like, hey, like I'm a window cleaner here too, and they're like, oh, okay. They don't want to talk to you, right? You're a dog in their backyard. At a show, you can go and talk to anybody about anything and ask anything. You can ask price. You can ask the most personal questions ever, and they're not intimidated. So I think it's for anybody in the conventions. I love the conventions personally, for sure. This is a big one. Do they offer any hands-on classes, demos of the convention, or is it just speakers and booths? Sort of both. So lots of classes, demos sometimes in the convention. At booths, you actually get to see the equipment, which is nice. Get your hands on it. So yes, kind of both technically. Brittany asks, are there any discounts for early bird or early registration groups? Yes, actually, I do. I have $100 off coupon code. But anyway, text me. I'll give you my number right now if you want that code because I'm on different platforms, but I don't get credit for it or anything. I just they gave it to me and I'm going. So hey, it is 862-312-2026. That's my cell. Call or text even better, and I'll just shoot you the code and the link. And yeah, save $100 because why not? That's only for another couple days. That's done in July, so which is crazy. It's almost August. Like literally the huge convention's in just a few weeks. So window guys. Oh wait. Craig, I don't understand why when I go to major tourist cities they have dirty windows on the main street. Aren't you guys getting that business? The problem in a main street is that those are the highest rents anywhere. And those people are like, I'm going to do this. We'll have so much traffic. And then they kind of don't know how to run a business sometimes and they don't last very long. But windows and maintenance is one of the first things to go. Like if you go into a dilapidated store, they're going out of business. Right. But yeah, go in, talk to them. They're either not doing it, they have their staff doing it, or they have somebody doing it. Those are your three options. You can sell from all of them. So yeah, go do that. Matt Seeley on Instagram just said the conversation is the best networking opportunity of the year. Absolutely. Absolutely. The biggest tips I've ever learned, I've been doing this 20 years, so it's been a while. But the biggest tips I've ever learned were literally from sitting in a bar. I don't drink. I don't care if you drink. That's cool. But I just personally don't. But I'm in a bar every night until midnight or later sometimes. If the conversation is good, it always goes to little things that I will make thousands, tens of thousands of more dollars because of the stuff I learned. It's really pretty fantastic. So, Devin said, what classes do you recommend? Did the novelty lights started separate partnership for lights? Nice. I did the novelty lights. Yes. So do everything because the networking is kind of after hours, but do anything you can during the day. We're stuck in the show. Like literally, it is the longest week of the year for us because Steve and I will get down. We'll be catching up on our own sales stuff. Obviously, that's the way I make money is putting sales in. If I don't have sales, I don't make money. And I kind of want to make money just so I can live and buy that very expensive coffee. But we'll start at like 8 in the morning. We'll meet up and we won't leave the convention hall until 6 or 7 at night. And it is constant talking to people, doing things, standing, walking, no food. Like it's something. So for us, that's what we do. But for you, do every class, do every demo, stop and see things, be interested. It is the only time you can go and see this stuff in person. There is no Best Buy down the street that sells any of this stuff. So go to that. We're in the convention the whole time. Go and you can talk to Mike Nichols. You can talk to Zane. Steve-O will be there. Please pretend not to know him. I'll be there. Just say hi. Sometimes every year, dozens of people are like, hey, we saw you, but you were busy. Scream from wherever you are, like, hey! And then you don't even have to interrupt. I go, oh, what's up? And then you walk away, right? But we want to be the group and the company there that everybody loves. And do that. Let us know everything for sure. Craig said I recommend each one cleaner go to the huge convention at least once. Super helpful. And it's just fun. It's just fun to go. There's something to be said. This is the last thing, then I got to go. This is the last thing, I swear. But there's something to be said when you're in a room of people that have the exact same ideas as you, right? The exact same, they understand it without even saying anything. There is an absolute amazing connection there. And it's hard to say, but everybody gets it. And it's very seldom in your life. You can talk to your spouse, you can talk to your family, you can talk to your friends, and they don't care. They're like, well, why don't you just do this? And you're like, what? No. But you go to these things and you talk to people. It's not even about business. It's just about, oh man, we went to the steakhouse. And you're talking about it and you're like, oh, this is because of, and you went there because of this and it was raining. And you like, there's so many little nuances that they get that you get and nobody else gets. It's just fantastic. And you build such a really, really awesome kind of repertoire of people. So yeah, absolutely, Craig, you're right. Matt said, why hit the wall? It's cheaper to network and learn and experience peers instead of damaging your reputation in business. Yeah, man, one of the biggest things I ever you guys know I talk about are plastic gift cards. I learned that at a bar. And literally that year I made $10,000 more just doing that one thing. And it was just accidental. So anyway, shameless plug. Of course, I'm a rep for windowcleaner.com. Please do let me know what you need to get ordered. By the way, 0 sale for now another couple days only. 15% off everything. So you want a system, you want a poll, you want to blah, 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 let me know. 862-312-2026. That's my cell. You can literally find it anywhere. Shoot me a text. Save it as Jersey. I'm the only Jersey you know, I'm guessing. Let me know what I can do for you. I'd love to put orders in. It doesn't cost you any extra. I make sure you get a free gift, fitment, and best of all, I make money doing that. And I would really like to continue, eating and paying bills. So yeah, the circle of life. So let me know, guys. If you're going to the huge convention, please do let me know. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. But more importantly, we'll see you at the huge. Hopefully.